And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Teton sports fans, be proud of your favorite college team. They placed 11 student athletes on the honor roll, 6 on the president's list. That requires a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0. And 5 on the dean's list. That requires a GPA of 3.5 to 3.79. So they're winning on the court, on the field, and most important, in the classroom.
And, you know, big picture as the interim AD, you got to be proud of your student athletes. A lot of those student athletes made the dean's list. That says something. Nobody travels more than Williston.
Yeah, no, and that's a big testament to our head coaches. You know, of being able to know that, you know, a lot of the emphasis a lot of times is put on the sport aspect of things. But the nice thing too is, you know, just with us being a junior college is making sure that these, you know, that these men and women are ready to kind of move on to that next degree as well too. Whether that's, you know, with sports in mind, or else just making sure that they're ready to go for a 4-year, or that they're ready for the workforce as well too. And I think you can really see that, you know, our coaches do a good job of making sure that they aren't just worried about what their athletes are doing on the floor, but, you know, making sure that they're doing things the right way in the classroom, and then also doing things in the community as well too.
All right, nobody travels more. Alex and his Tetons take on Bismarck State tomorrow night at home at the Well, a club they beat in a thriller here back in November in OT, 90-84 at 5:30 p.m. Bill Triplett's Lady Tetons take on Bismarck State, a club they also beat earlier this year. And for his club to have success the rest of the way, they have to win the battles on the boards.
Well, I think we just have to rebound better. You know, we're pretty small. We start 3 guards and 2 small forwards. And that's great on offense because we can run and shoot and do all that stuff. But defensively, we have to do a better job of blocking out and controlling the boards. I always tell my team, if you turn it over less and you out-rebound the other team, you're going to win 99% of those games. So we just have to board better.
All righty, that's a 5:30 p.m. start against the former Coyote standout, Ty Golke's club. She has not been able to win up here since she took over, and she told me back in November that really frustrates her. It was good to see her again, but we hope the Tetons can win big, the Lady Tetons and the Tetons. College hockey, now this contest was supposed to be played this weekend in Missoula, Montana, but because of the storm, what they did was they made it up today in Billings. So Montana and the Tetons met in Billings, and it was about an equal drive for both clubs. Grizz blew it open with 4 goals in the second period. Owen Lee had 2 goals for the Grizz. Watford City product Jackson Dodd, a veteran by now, had a big game, 2 goals for the Tetons, so he continues to score. And Cody Barnes, who always scores a lot, having another big year. He also put the puck in the net. So those 2 individuals came up with all the Teton goals. Final was 9-3, but they got the game in, and that's the most important thing. Boys basketball from last night. Sydney comes to Watford City, and they win big, 66-39. Eagles led by Chase Waters, 22. That, of course, is a Sydney name. Wolves led by Jory Lund, who's having a good year. He had 14. Double-A basketball poll for this week. There's Minot on top again in the boys division at 11-0. Century 10-0. So 2 unbeaten teams at the top. North 7-3, Central 7-3, and West Fargo Cheyenne 7-3. For the gals, right about now, Minot is captain of the basketball Double-A world. Their girls on top as well at 10-2, Century 9-1. West Fargo's 10-0, Legacy 9-2, and Davies at 7-1. And with that, folks, we take a timeout on First News at 6.